What's up, folks? How's it going? Welcome in. Welcome in. Hello, Normans. Hello, Donuts. I hope you both are doing well today. Totally not planning on how to steal a moon. Well, I hope you don't steal the moon from my Pokemon Moon, because that would mean I'd be playing Pokemon Sun, and I don't want to do that. The mobile layout is back. Yeah, it's going to be live on all of my TheCapsLocke streams for the time being. There's nothing I can do, like I said before, about the starting soon screen. But hopefully the gameplay screen isn't too egregious. I just want to get some tests in to make sure that it's possible for me to stream like dual format all the time. I don't want last time to just be an anomaly where it worked out and then, you know, try again in the future and it just doesn't work. So we're testing it out. But I've got a task on my to-do list to get some better graphics for the mobile layout for the, or some of the static graphics. The moon is right. Something, Persona 3. What's up, Dino? How are you? It doesn't force the mobile layout? I don't believe it does. I think you're allowed to switch back to what it looks like normally. So you can do that if you'd like. Hey, everybody wish Quagsire Joe luck on his date today. Apparently he's on a date with his girlfriend. He just DM'd me saying, "Good luck, Caps, whatever I have left, considering I'm currently on a date with my GM." So, wish him best of luck. It was 31 degrees Celsius. It'll be 32 tomorrow. Brother, how hot was it today? Hold on, I'm looking up a converter. It was 40 degrees Celsius today where I live. It was horrible. It's been brutal for like the last like several days. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Amolg Brine, welcome in. Giving the good luck to our friend Joe. Chat says good luck to you too. Shiny new VIP badge you got there, Amolga Brine. Quite nice, if I do say so myself. I would stay inside with the AC blasting. Brother, I've tried, but I had to go outside today. I had a doctor's appointment. It's been a weird week in the Caps land. I like hurt my foot, something weird. So it's really weird. It's not swollen, it's not broken, but I can't put weight on it. I really don't know what the problem is, but it is what it is. Mr. Clavin, hello. Walked out of my apartment at 8 a.m. today for work, and it was already too damn hot. Dude, I don't know why it's so hot where we live. It really shouldn't be. Although it is kind of peak summer, so it makes some sense. Give it a few days, that happens to me. This is the third time it's happened to me in the last, like, 9 months. Sounds like gout in my foot. Isn't that a like stomach thing? I don't think it's gout because that looks like it's the wrong side of the foot. Also, I don't believe that it's gout because, like I said, it's not swelling. So I think it is. So my theory. My theory is that it's cuboid syndrome. Because that's on the outer outer edge of the foot, whereas gout seems to be on the like big toe area. Anyway, I'm going to a foot doctor at some point. I don't know when, but because this is the third time this is happening and now it's happened in both of my feet, I need to get it checked out. If I step on something the wrong way or fall on it, sometimes it feels bruised for a good week or two, even if it doesn't look like it. It's possible I could have done something to it, but honestly, like, the only thing I did, and maybe this would be considered kind of like a traumatic impact, is I drove for 4 hours. And so, like, I guess maybe my foot being kind of upright for so long is what did it in, but I don't know. Like, I've driven that long before and it's not happened. I don't know, man. Regardless, it's a pain in the ass. Hopefully it just stops doing that. It's a little better today. I've been icing it, taking Advil, and that's helped. If it persists too long, that's kind of weird. Yeah, it's been way too long, because like it started hurting the night after I drove for 4 hours, and that was on Tuesday. So at this point, it's been like 48 hours. I don't know, man. It could be anything. I missed some messages above. I'm 10k over a third of the way to VIP, so you're at 60k points. Best of luck, homie. Alright, folks. Well, we've got a fun stream planned today. We're going to continue our Pokemon Moon Nuzlocke. We ended right before the first Gladion fight. So we're going to get started here in a second. I did change the audio around on my capture software. So it's now capturing in mono, which maybe it'll sound better. Let's transition over. There we go. The mobile layout should be on the curated one. And upside down. We'll make that happen in a second. I can, in fact, make this happen. Right now. Dude, now I have 4 things to click. There you go. There's your upside down. Enjoy. Look, guys, I'm walking on the ceiling, and the ceiling looks like Route 5 of Sun and Moon. Isn't that crazy? Anyway, yeah, so we're going to fight Gladion real quick. We got 4 deaths so far. Right after Gladion is going to be the Wishy-Washy trial, so we'll be doing that next. Believer, how's it going, man? It's going good. We are on our second attempt. 4 deaths. Second totem. About to hit our second totem. Let's take a quick look at the team if you can, because it's upside down. Seneca, the Rockruff, Bray Wyatt, the Mischievous, Fisticuffs, the Makuhita, Lilith, the Petalil, Mango 2, the Brion, Agates, the Cutiefly. That's what we've got. I'm hoping to level up Lilith a fair bit here to make sure that she is ready to go for Wishy-Washy. I think we're going to lead Lilith on Wishy-Washy. We can put it to sleep. We can Leech Seed it, and hopefully that will help out against it. I'm very worried for Wishy-Washy. Who's the goblin that flipped the stream? It was Snowy. But that's our team. We're about to fight Gladion, who's got a Zubat and a Type Null. Let's do it. My cat is here to mess around and make my life so much harder. Ha ha ha! Man, I lost again! Look at this guy. He'd like to be like... He's Kurt... It's Kurt Cobain, guys. It's Kurt Cobain with a cowlick. Are you even taking this seriously? I am! So seriously! I'm seriously enjoying it! Enjoying it? You can enjoy Pokemon battling when you put everything you have into it. Which clearly you haven't. Whoa! Hey, Caps! This guy is plenty scary. Plenty spelled with 2 N's because I don't know how to spell. You're Caps? Nope, not me. That's not me. Whoa, upside down Gladiator. Whoa, spooky. Answer Gladian is no, he's not. Correct. He's not putting his all into it. I am also not putting my all into it. That's not Kurt Cobain, that's Turk Niabok. So true. This is Kurt Cobain's alter ego, the one that survived.
I'm Gladian. I battle for my partner, Null, to make it strong. Though most of our time gets used up doing small jobs for Team Skull. Battle me. I won't take no for an answer.
This is the first non-rival rival, wasn't it? No, because you had the crew. Banning move slot poo. Well, joke's on you, because Rock Smash, or excuse me, Rock Throw is in move slot 1, so we're actually goated. No Leer for us. Dude, Gladian's theme is so good, man. Yeah, no, I think the first non-rival rival was actually going all the way back. You could argue it's Wally. Streams and verse and slot 4. No. Live! No! No! Are you kidding me? Our Rockruff! The first battle of the stream! Are you kidding me, bro? With pursuits? Are you kidding me? Brother! Oh my god. Flip this... Chat... Flip this back upside down. Flip this right side up. I need to look this man in the eye as I obliterate his type null. As retribution. No, we're not doing upside. We're not doing upside down. No, you flipped it upside down to make it right side up, right? Because I don't want to reflip it. Oh, freaking reflip it, man. Whatever. Hands up, who thinks Caps is gonna wipe? Wow! I'm one Pokemon down, and you're like, oh, he's gonna wipe. I think we are safe from crit. Famous last words. Doesn't matter, we didn't get crit. Flip it normal? Well, unfortunately, KR, I have to say, you did in fact say flip it upside down. right after I flipped it right side up. So unfortunately, it's back upside down, man. Sorry. All right, well, there goes our Rockruff. Time for, I guess we do get our Carbink. Sure, man. Whatever. What if someone redeems upside down when it's upside down already? Then you can flip it back out. All right. Can we live one more tackle? I think. Oh, you redeemed it? Sorry, I've been busy trying not to die. There we go. Alright, we'll flip it back. I need to get like a macro or something that just flips it upside down for me. So I don't have to manually go through and rotate everything 180 degrees. Especially because I have a mobile version too now, so I have to flip 4 things. Ridiculous. Gladian, you piece! How dare you, man?
It's super effective. It's not like me to slip up like that. Looks like I'm still not ready.
strong opponents.
That kid there, his Pokemon aren't weak. And sure, it's fine to enjoy battling. But this brat, he's just using that as an excuse not to try hard because he can't beat the Kahuna. Because he can't beat Hollow when he's serious.
You know my Gramps? Wait, so you think I'm strong? What is Gladian even talking about? Did Hala not beat... Or could Hal not beat Hala? Because I thought he had to. Otherwise, he wouldn't be able to get to this island.
Bro, I guess it's no surprise a homeless kid would turn out spineless too, huh? No worries, we got enough backbone to cover for you. Hey, yo, just give it up already.
Oh,
Just give it up already. Huh? You know you can't beat me. You'll just get your Pokemon hurt for no reason. They're good Pokemon. We came all this way and for what? For a big fat waste of our time, thanks to you. If you hadn't gotten in our way, we could have stolen the totem Pokemon for Brooklet Hill.
well, that would have made me happy, actually, because then I wouldn't have to beat a Wishiwashi. And I think my cat has exceeded its welcome here. You are being evicted. Stop walking.
Listen up, Gladian. The boss does like you. That's true. But you're just some hired help we keep around for when we need you. You aren't part of Team Skull. Not really. And you never will be. Got it? You better get it.
Damn. Punch an emo kid while he's down, I suppose. There's drama. The sisters are fighting. Thanks, Caps and Misdreavus, too. He said Misdreavus because Rockruff is dead.
Phew, looks like I've got a trait on my team if I'm going to take on the trial at Brooklet Hill next.
Here, take these with you. Oh! Oh! Well, thank you, Hal. That's gonna be really useful, man. That's gonna help me out so much. You good for nothing donut eating piece of work, dude. Way to rub the salt in the wound. That's ridiculous. I can't believe... Can you believe this guy? He said... You know what this guy needs? He needs a revive to revive his dead Pokemon. God, what a freaking ass. That's evil. That's actually evil. That's tongue-in-cheek, though losing Rockruff wasn't great. Okay, well, I mean, to be honest, Pokedelta, I would not be surprised if you had said that completely, seriously. So, screw me, I guess, for assuming otherwise. But rip Seneca. God damn. That makes me actually really upset. I don't know how we would have gotten out of that. Like, we were just screwed by putting Rockruff in the front against a Pokemon that he was super effective against, I guess. Okay, let's reset. We still have a double battle to beat before we can get to the Pokemon Center. So let's focus here. And we're just going to move Mango to the front. And you know what? We should probably have... Again, this is a situation where Rockruff would be really good. We're going to be fighting against two birds. Some kid just scootered in my driveway. I gave him a dirty look from the top floor. Hopefully he doesn't do it again. Alright, what can we give you? Amulet coin. Sure, man. That's useful. We have no useful berries. Was Rockruff holding anything? I don't think Rockruff was holding anything. We could double back and go get Carbink. That might be the smartest move. That might actually be the smartest move. Instead of trying to fight these guys. Because Volibee is... probably has a Dark-type move that can hurt Bray Wyatt. So let's double back and go get our Rock-type and use the Rock-type. You have a Repel somewhere in here. Yeah, so anyway, like I was saying before I got rudely interrupted by a death, this week has been kind of weird. Lots of stuff has been going on, kind of behind the scenes. I was traveling over the weekend, hurt my foot, and then now I have like 1,000,001 things to do before I leave for another vacation in like a week and a half. And it's just gonna be like, I feel like this is the beginning of like it being completely nonstop until the end of the year. Like it's gonna be crazy. I've got so much just random stuff going on. Well, this thing is probably not suitable enough for to take Rockruff's place because the levels are not there for this Carbink. But hopefully it's defensive enough that it can stand against Pokemon like 5 higher than it. I have little faith, but honestly, it's the best thing we have. That Carbink's name. Thank you for reminding me to put it on the team. Ah yes, Ford F-150. Only the best cars we have on our team. The new Mango 2, courtesy of Honda. Hydrate, I got you. Drink of the day is in fact water. I do think it is distinctly possible we lose Carbink here as well. I'm debating burning the rare candy on it. Honestly, might as well. Might as well. Maybe that extra 3 defense will help us out. How has everybody else been? I feel like I've been yapping way too much about myself. I haven't really talked to chat at all. How are you guys doing? What's going on? My team's 10th year in the league. Might buy some of the merch. I think it might be too lazy to do Super Zealothan. Busy to do Super Zealothan. Are you kidding me, bro? I'm absolutely gonna be there. I will absolutely be there. I'm not doing a lot at the marathon. Because he's gonna have to do some carrying. Yeah, he's gonna have to carry a decent load here. What is more damage, Smackdown or Rock Throw? Smackdown is 100% accurate. No, I could have submitted for a game, Dino, if I wanted to, but I decided against it because I didn't really feel like I had the time to really practice. Mango 2 is already about to die. We got a wing attack. And I think it was a tackle. I don't like any of this, dude. I don't like any of this. Please attack Ford F-150. Clear and pluck. Okay. Wait. Somebody has a berry. I need to be careful about that. Also, let me update the counter real quick. 5. Oh. I guess we Psywave the Rufflet and smack down the Lullaby. Smackdown also makes them land. Yes, but unfortunately that doesn't matter. Die, please. Thank you. Oh. I'm shuddering. I'm so scared. I do feel like I have to switch here. If Rufflet targets Bray Wyatt, I think it's dead. I'm tempted to put in Agate. Putting in Fisticuff seems like it's just sacking a guy for no reason. You. Sorry. 18 defense. No pursuit. I don't think Rufflet can learn pursuit. But we should probably check. No, Rufflet cannot learn pursuit. It's distinctly possible that we could get hit with a flying type move here and Agate goes down. Oh, I don't know, man. I feel like we have to do it. Like, I don't want to lose Misdreavus. I think Misdreavus is really good. I don't know that I want to run any of the super old Zelda games. I wouldn't have. Oh, thank God. Okay, it went for Bray. It went for Carbink. We should be faster than this Rufflet. We should be faster than this Rufflet. Just kill it. Just kill it. Oh, thank God. Scary double battle over. But no, Dino, we're not just going to be playing old Zelda games. There will be, at the very least, I know there will be a Wind Waker segment. I know we'll have a Tears of the Kingdom segment. It's just that the thing is themed after the old Zeldas, so it's like 90s themed. There were a lot of submissions for old Zelda games. I probably, if I had the choice, wouldn't even have submitted one, though. I probably would have gone for something newer. But I decided I didn't have the time this marathon to submit something for a actual run. So yeah, I will be helping out mostly behind the scenes and doing music stuff. And then just sitting on couch. Oh, scary. Almost ran into that guy. That guy is Paris and Spinarak. Can we even take that guy right now? We can. We can take that guy. Those Zelda game categories are too long, too technical, sometimes both. Well, we won't be doing just speedruns either. The traditional Zeldathon stuff is actually just casual runs. The last marathon was just speedrun focused because the gimmick was with the big split. I do think we will have some speedruns, but it's mostly going to be like, we try to go for more casual runs with creative themes. So I wouldn't go in expecting a bunch of speedruns. And that's why I feel like I could have been able to submit something if I wanted to, is because this event was not speedrun focused, so I probably could have done something. The schedule should be out relatively soon, though. I don't want to give any promises on when that will be. I don't even think the people running the show know when the schedule will be out yet. Next year, the Zeldathon gets one game larger, maybe even two. Do you think there will be another Zelda game released besides the Ocarina remake? That would be pretty wild, wouldn't it? I hope Hyrule Field is huge, just full of nothing but horse riding space. I hope they populate it, but yeah, I think... I do think it will be big. I hope they make it... I hope they make it not as faithful as a remake as, like, for example, Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl were, but faithful enough that the DNA is still there, but with enough changes to make it more modern. As long as you see your handsome face, I'll be content. Well, you will see my handsome face, if you can call it that. Woman's not a trainer. Let me buy! Dang it. I don't know where on the spectrum to expect Ocarina will be. I don't either. It could be anything. It could just be like a very faithful remake. It could be a like modernized version of the game. It could be a like more of a remaster. It could be a like full-on FF7 remake. Like, we really don't know. And that's scary beyond belief, dude. I do think, KR, you're right, though. It's probably more of a side hustle type thing. I forgot Silverwind isn't multiple, like, you can't target multiple Pokemon with Silverwind in this gen. Could you, wasn't it a multi-target move in, like, Gen, like, 3? Or am I misremembering? More Zelda remakes are mostly just graphical updates than having large differences or becoming a new game. This is true with their recent remake of Link's Awakening and prior remasters of Skyward Sword, Twilight Princess, and Wind Waker. But I think if they were to do anything massive on the level of a Final Fantasy VII remake style of remake, it would be with Ocarina. Whether you like that or you dislike that is up to you, but I think I think it's possible we could see something a little bit more high budget. Ooh, Misdreavus can learn Charge Beam. I think I might actually teach that over Growl. It would be good for Wishy-Washy. We are going to do a little bit of grinding before we take on the trial. I'm going to turn the experience share on. We'll just have to be a little bit of... We'll have to be very careful. Hey Jay, how's it going? How's the run going? Nobody tell him. Nobody tell him. Nobody tell him. The run's going fine. It's going great. We're doing really well. I'm having a lot of fun. Got the Eevee killed? No, thank God. I did kill a dog, though. Unfortunately, Rockruff got killed by Pursuit from Type Null after two-shotting a Zubat. How that happened, genuinely I have no idea how that happened, but it sure happened. I think the game knows I'm streaming, and they know it's me that's streaming, and it's like, let's make this guy have the worst time possible. Anyway. Yeah, let's just call what happened, Full Metal Alchemist episode 4, is it? Which Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood episode is with the dog? Yeah. Episode 4. Okay, maybe that was a little mean. Maybe that was a little mean. Fisticuffs up to level 19. Knockoff. I feel like this move is always, like, I always think knockoff is better than it actually is. Because genuinely, unless you're playing BDSP, not a lot of Pokemon have held items. Look, man, I'll be honest with you. My house is watching Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood right now. When we got to that episode, all of us were bawling our eyes out. We were horrified. Clavin's evil? Oh, Clavin knows he's evil. I know Clavin's evil. Clavin's been evil for his whole life. Trust me with that. In fact, I knew what you were talking about from the episode number alone. I mean, yeah, it's like we're talking about Full Metal Alchemist and a dog. I think you know where this one's going. It's like do 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 do. But yeah, long story short about Zeldathon thing, because I don't have any scheduled segments this time, you guys are just gonna have to watch the whole stream to see when I'm on. Hehehehe. Hehehehe. Alright, okay, cool. We're not quite at level cap yet. Let's double back to the other area so we can train up Petalil. Hey chat, can somebody tell me when I get access to a Sunstone in this game? Just for that joke, I hope you're going to be at Emmy's karaoke night. It's looking more and more likely that I will not be, because I have a meeting that evening and D&D earlier that day. So depending on the timing, maybe. If it's like in the middle of those two things, maybe I'll show up briefly. But it's looking more and more likely that I will not be there. Which I think is fine. I doubt that Emmy will be too upset about me being missed. Oh, that's right. Move Slot 2 was banned like 30 minutes ago. I don't think I ever used it. I don't think I ever used Move Slot 2 at all. Croatia goal? Oh, crap. I forgot that game was going on. I picked Croatia to beat Portugal, by the way. I have been so close with all of my upsets in the World Cup. I picked Senegal. They were up 2-0 and lost 3-2. I picked Ivory Coast. They scored first. Like, I have been so close with my upsets for the African teams in particular. But I do feel like Croatia over Portugal is a big upset, and I really hope that Croatia wins. All I know is I'm first in the Caps Cup. Oh, damn. I thought I was first. I thought I was first. When did you pass me? It's very important. Wait, it says I'm first. Oh, we're tied for first. Oh, duh. Lush Mountain or Pokepelago or Pickup. Lush Mountain. That's a long way away, isn't it? That's not until the next island. Talking about this with my coworker. She revealed she could actually do a really accurate impression of the... No! Oh, that's evil. Our tripped up. Hope all is well, man. Knock on wood. Hopefully that doesn't happen here. I used to freak people out with my meowing. How did a cat get me? Are your meows more meow-like than the meows of the cats from Adventures of Elliot, Dino? Could you have made a better meow? Would you have been a better meow voice actor? Also, mooing, the occasional bark, my good barks are also loud. I do love mooing. If I had to pick a common animal to voice, I would be a cow. My internet goes out for like 3 minutes after the power drops every time. That sounds like a provider, or rather an electrical problem. Please don't get anybody. Thank you. Oh, you piece! This is all like stage 0 when I was a teen before I started doing my Mario Solid Snake goofy voices. I bet I'd like to hear your Solid Snake. I think that would be really funny. I think Mario, most people can do Mario. Goofy, everybody thinks they can do Goofy, but in reality, everybody's Goofy is really just the same. Oh, chat, I forgot to tell you the really cool good news. So it's not set up yet, but as some of you know, it was my birthday recently. A belated birthday present from my parents. They got me a brand new microphone and a mic arm. I am very excited to set that up and try it out on a stream. We have not done it yet. Still using my old Blue Yeti. But hopefully it's an improvement over the current volume, which I actually do think is pretty good. I don't think my microphone is horrible, but hopefully it'll be more consistent, is what I'm hoping. I have different goofy voices since it's a lot more work to do a good goofy, and you have to work in more jokes and sounds, rather than just saying things in a voice like this to the author. That is very valid. Okay, Magical Leaf. 60 power always hits. We take it over something like Mega Drain. I don't know, man. Mega Drain is pretty darn good for a Nuzlocke. But so is something like Magical Leaf. Growth, we could maybe teach it over. Because I think the utility here with Lilith is going to be Leech Seed Sleep Powder, not necessarily buffing its special. So we'll forget Growth and teach Magical Leaf. I am going to real quickly check the experience of Mango 2 and Bray Wyatt since they are at cap. I do not want them to go over. Okay, and then 200. Okay, yeah, we can definitely fight one more Mudbray. See, Dino, that's dedication, man. I don't care that much, so my impressions are just voices. Voice sounds. Voices how they sound like the actual voices. That was a run-on sentence. Used to be able to do Yoda and Kermit. People have said that my Kermit is good, and people have said that my Gollum is good. But I don't think either are particularly good. You do a good snake for too long, it messes with your throat. Gollum, you mostly either have or you don't. I think it's because when I do the Gollum voice, my voice is, like, low enough that it is, like, because when you do the Gollum voice, you kind of have to, like, clench your throat a little bit, and then falsetto, like, it's like a very nasally falsetto. So I think, wait, got Vital Spirit again. Stupid. So, because my voice is low enough, when I do falsetto, like, because, like, my voice is kind of in the same range as Andy Serkis's, when I falsetto, it sounds really simple. Messes with your throat, huh? Wink. Sure does, brother. You know it. You gotta have the right phlegmliness. That's a word I don't think I ever want to hear spoken ever again. No, I know I know exactly what you mean, and it's the perfect word for it. I just don't like that word. Hey, is Donut still here, by the way? Is Donut Anon still here? Just curious, man. Curious if you're still around. I want to get their take on the mobile layout for the actual gameplay rather than the Vert stream. I really don't think like you can have I really don't think you can do a good Gollum voice if you're not like physically acting like Gollum though. Because like I don't know if you guys have ever seen Andy Serkis like do a Gollum impression, but when he does it, like there's one famous impression that he does where he's on Stephen Colbert's late night show, and he does like Donald Trump tweets, but in the Gollum voice. And like before he does the voice, he like gets up on the chair and like squats. Like he gets into character. He's a method actor. You gotta get into it spiritually. Yeah, exactly. You gotta feel Gollum. You gotta feel the essence of Gollum. You gotta feel what it's like to be a creature of Gollum's magnitude. His impacts. His girth in the industry, that is. Well, Bear's one of the biggest Tolkien yet. I don't think I knew that. I just assume that every white man with glasses likes Tolkien. Because I think that's genuinely accurate. muted or just locked in? Lamau, I was muted. No. Yeah, like, what I was saying is, like, people have gone to stuff on the tree, and that's, okay, that's a vague question. Like, bro, like, literally the same thing happened to me yesterday. We do, like, trivia on Wednesdays, and one guy at our trivia, is, like, really into rock, like, he's seen all the Rocky movies. I wouldn't even call him, like, really into Rocky. But the question was, because it was, like, American films was the category. So it was, like, you know, films where it takes place in America, or it's like on an American hero or something. 4th of July themed. And, the question was something like, how many opponents does Rocky defeat that wear the shorts of their country on it, or something like that? And my buddy was like, well, it could be 4 because it doesn't say if it's counting the Creed films in addition to the Rocky film. I'm like, bro, it doesn't matter. This is trivia meant for the average Joe, okay? We're not talking about, like, the specifics. It's like, come on, dude. I really want to make a category for that, that's like a Who's That Pokemon, and then have one of them be Jigglypuff from above as one of the answers, and see who gets it. Or be like, yes, the answer is Electrode, or it's Jigglypuff seen from above, and if you put that, you get like a secret bonus point or something. I think bar trivia makes this world go round. Do it. I would send you guys the answers. If it was asking for how many Rocky defeated, wouldn't that inherently put the Creed movies out there? I don't know, bro. I've never seen a Rocky film in my life. All I know is the Rocky theme song because we played it in Marching Band. I don't know the difference between Rocky and Creed. I do know the band Creed featuring Scott Stapp on vocals. Legendary Scott Stapp. Cartana from the side would be fun. Is this Cartana from the side? Or a 2D Earthworm? Make your picks. Wait, what was the first yeah, no, literally. Like, it's like, yeah, you get, there's a meme about that, right? There's it's the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire meme, and it's like, what was the first Pokemon? And it's Arceus, Rhydon, Bulbasaur, or Mew. And it's like, oh, I don't know. It could all be the first Pokemon, so. Hold me now. I'm 6 feet from the edge and I'm thinking. Nidorino? Is that the first one that was, like, created? I thought Rhydon was. Oh, Nidorino's the first one shown in the games because, yeah, it's like it's in the opening animation with Gengar. Okay. I think it's time, folks. Time to challenge Wishy-Washy. Splishy Splashy, if you will.
Hello, I'm Lana. I serve as the captain of Brooklet Hill. You look like an able-bodied trainer. Can I ask for your help with something?
Sure.
Then follow me. This way, please.
Oh, jeez. Can we catch a Pokemon here? Do we get an encounter shot? I thought you weren't allowed to catch Pokemon in areas where you have trials. Does that only count for like individual areas? I think we get an encounter here. And oh boy, am I excited for an encounter. Okay, our options are Psyduck, Lillipup, Paris, Morlul. Actually, we can't get Paris. That is only during the daytime. It's not daytime. Poliwag, Wingull, which would be a duplicate, or Surskit. I'm personally hoping for Psyduck. Specifically, a Cloud 9 Psyduck would be great. Hit me. What we got? It's Morlul. And that's genuinely probably the worst encounter we can get. Mostly because I think it's going to be difficult to catch. Please get in the ball. It's useless. Or maybe it's slow. Can't remember the lyric to that song. Get in the ball. Let's go, dude. Saves me the trouble. Alright, folks. If you would like to name this Morlul, please give suggestions in chats. You can name it anything you'd like. As long as it's within stream rules. If you would like to use channel points to name this Morlul, you can do so, and your choice will be prioritized. And Norman's has picked it with Toad.
Okay.
Just a mushroom. 3,000 Bulba bucks. Down the drain for a Mortal. Hey man, it's your money.
Ready for adventure.
I can't do the Toad voice, man. Send it to the box. Weren't that bad there? Thank you. I'll take it. And I was really hoping for Psyduck. That would have been good. That would have been a good encounter. Ronaldo leaving the camp pissed? I hope so. Screw that guy. Is it one zip? One. Uh-oh. 1-1, and they're taking Ronaldo out.
I wouldn't be surprised to find a fearsome Pokemon is the one causing it all. So, brave trial goer, I would like to ask you to investigate that splashing there and find out what exactly is causing it. I won't ask you to swim out there, of course. I have a lovely gift for you instead.
We get Lapras! Dude, the earliest instance we can get a surfing Pokemon, I feel. Like, I feel like that's accurate, isn't it? Like, I guess technically you could theoretically get it earlier in Scarlet and Violet if you wanted to. I am, like, prepared to lose at least two Pokemon here. I think this Wishiwashi is going to be insanely hard to get. Scary. Like that guy. Turn this bad boy on. Go, Lapras, go. Oh, crap! Traitor! It's okay, we're already at the trial. You get something immune to water, Wishiwashi can't do a thing of it. Poliwag would have been a good encounter then. Unfortunately, we are not getting a Poliwag. Fletchling, dude! Oh.
Chad, does Fletchling know Pursuit? Better not know Pursuit.
Ford F-150! Your time to shine. Go, my F-150. But Jay is correct. Water gun, rain dance, growl, and soak. I'm honestly hoping it sets up water, or it sets up rain, and then that gives me time to set up leech seed, and then I put it to sleep. What could it be? Dispersed. Going downhill.
I simply can't suppress the curiosity blowing up within me. That's why I would appreciate it if you would investigate those splashes in the water.
Oh, let's go then. Oh, girl, I just did. I just clicked on it and it ran away. What's up, Clefairy? How are you, man? Welcome in, welcome in. Long time no see, but I hope you're doing well. Get out of here. Me using my Ford F-150, parentheses, Carbic, to destroy the enemies of mankind, parentheses, local school children. Levin, you never fail to amaze me, my guy. You better check. Dude, I'm surfing the Alo A. The Alo Lay. You know? You got it? You know what I mean? Right? Right? Uh-oh. It's getting dark. Just like it is getting outside for me in real life.
I'm sorry, what was your name? Of course, Caps. It is a lovely name, just lovely. Now look over there, do you see that? Whatever is kicking up such lovely splashes must be rather big. A strapping young swimmer, perhaps? Or an amazing Pokemon specimen?
Could be anything, dude. Could be a nuclear bomb. It ran away. God, I can't believe we got Morlul. Could have had a Poliwag. Could have had a Psyduck. We've had it all. Rolling in the deep. Chat, what's your favorite Pokemon that is otherwise considered useless by the rest of the fanbase? I think mine is... Oh, Durant is a good pick. Durant is a good pick. I know that in these parts, we hate Durant. But, I gotta say, that's a very good pick. Like Ditto before it was cool, both before Pokopia and before Gen 2 introduced Breed. You're a Gen 1 Ditto fan. Ditto in general is just a cool concept. Just transforms into anything. That's sick, dude. Most people don't care about babies, and Why Not is my favorite. Hey, you know what? Fair enough. Like a lot of the first stage bug type Pokemon, Wurmple, Caterpie, Burmy. I like Wurmple a lot. I think my favorite is probably, like, my favorite Pokemon that's, like, otherwise considered useless or everybody hates is Alomomomomomomomomomomomomomomomomomomomomomomomomomomomomomomomomomomomomomomomomomomomomomomomomomomomomomomomomomomomomomomomomomomomomomomomomomomomomomomomomomomomomomomomomomomomomomomomomomomomomomomomomomomomomomomomomomomomomomomomomomomomomomomo. Alama. I like Alama because it's big love disc and it's always so like I don't know, whenever it comes out its cry takes like a million years. It's just like it asserts itself. Dude, something Kyogre, that's amazing. I love Kroger. Nosepass and Probopass also get way too much hate. Nosepass definitely gets way too much hate. Probopass needs to shave its freaking nose hair.
Caps, you've come all this way with me. You'll undergo my trial. To clear my trial, you must defeat the great totem Pokemon known as the Lord of the Ocean. It's over there. That spray of water you see there, that is probably where you'll find the totem. And perhaps those wishy-washy you battle against will also want their revenge.
I also really like Wishiwashi. I used Wishiwashi in my original playthrough of this game. And I just think it's really cool. Lapras is scared. Honestly, I am too, buddy. Look at this thing. Uh-oh. It's defense rose. That's not good. Who would win? 100,000 fish that turn into a bigger fish? Or one Lilith boy? Find out. 34 or 34, 51, 13 damage? No, that's like 17 damage. 17 damage on water gun in the rain.
Oh, you've got a Wishiwashi too. Oh.
Alright, let's put this big boy, put the big boy to sleep. I think Aqua Ring will, I think it will like the Leech Seed will outgame the Aqua Ring. I feel like people talk less about the Deoxys way than they used to. Used to be Rayquaza level popular. I think you're right, actually. I don't remember many people talking about Deoxys much as a kid, but I can say I really like Deoxys. I think it's cool. Oh my god. It's the guy. It's a Lana Lomomlimomlim. You know, the one. We have to kill this thing fast, by the way. Because this thing has heal pulse. Oh my god! Soaking me up. Alright, Alomolamala. Alomamami. You're down. Woo. The Deoxys used to be impossible to get unless you got a ticket. Yeah, and now you can get it in Leaf Green, Fire Red on the Switch, which is pretty cool, I think. Pretty darn cool. Go back to sleep, buddy. Actually, no, we need to start doing some damage. Mega Drain here. Alright, he's becoming small. I think we can take it out with one Mega Drain. You ain't nothing to me, bro. 2-1 Portugal. We can't have that in this house. Let's go, dude. Totem Wishy-Washy down. And to think I thought I was going to have a problem with that one. Lilith with the carry. And you know what? I'll take it, dude. I'm wondering, actually, if we might be able to get all the way to the next trial. Oh, the noises are making me upset. Alrighty, so that brings our level cap up to level 22. Yo. My Z crystal. Oh my gosh. Trial complete, bro. We did it. Yippee. Big dinner back in a few. Sounds good, man. Hope you're making enough to share. I'm kidding, I'm not hungry. I'm all good. I ate before stream. Got the fishing rod. Head dive balls. Ooh, fun. You did! You reeled in a red Gyarados. That's crazy. Shiny! It's Angie! What's up, my guy? How's it going? See any Sudowoodo by Pineola Ranch? They're causing some trouble for people, so I gave them a little dose of Z-Power. Wait, I just woke up from it. It's all good, man. It's all good. It's all good. Bad news, buddy? Oh, God. Is it 3-1 now? I'd be so upset. Oh, the dog. Yeah, the dog is dead. We started off this stream by killing a dog. I'm gonna gift this kind Pokemart worker all of the things. 5 revives. Dog got a bad nature anyway, so it's perhaps a matter of time. Yeah, that's a good way to look at it. Angie, this is why I appreciate you. Some people simply say, "Caps, I can't believe you killed that dog." You say, "Well, you know, it did have a bad nature." Don't give him an excuse. It's not an excuse, it's justification. There's a difference. It's further north. I don't think I've been up this. Rain over there. Learn and grow from your failures. I have, dude. This attempt too is an exact example. We grew as a person and realized that Magnemite was something to be feared indeed. How do we get up there? We have to go... I think we can't get there from this part of the route. I think we have to go... We can only get there from the north. Down we go. Hey, bro. Whoa. Look at my beautiful crystal. You know what's funny? Actually, no. I do have a Pokemon that can learn Waterium Z. Huge! Huge, dude. I'm giving that to Breon right away. Move that to Fisticuffs. And then you can have... Nope, hold on. You can have the Mystic Water. Zubat died too? Did it? Man, we may have we may have just boxed it. We can get an encounter here, chat. Might be our last chat, our last chance at grubbin. I will count Eevee as a duplicate if we run into it, I think. I love Grubbin. Honestly, I like Grubbin a lot too. Alright, let's see what we get here. Oh, okay. The possible encounters are Lillipup again, Mudbray, which would be a duplicate, Pick-a-Peck, which I don't believe we have yet. Rattata Alolan, which would be a duplicate, Eevee, which would be a duplicate, so it's either Lillipup or Pick-a-Peck. Or Grubbin. And it's gonna be Pick-a-Peck. It's gonna be Pick-a-Peck. You know, that one. We are going to risk it and sleep this guy. No, that's not what I wanted to do. It's fine. Everything's fine. Alright, now we throw balls. I'm out of quick balls. Should I throw my one Ultra Ball, chat? I think we're gonna do it. We gotta get this guy. Surely we can catch this Ultra style. Let's go. Pick-a-Peck has been caught once again. If you would like to use channel points to redeem a nickname for this Pick-a-Peck, you can. Otherwise, please suggest nicknames in chat. I will pick the best one. Keep old moves. You got Sleep Powder. Who can Sam? Pick-a-Peck of Pickle-Peck of berries.
Ida, the Pick-a-Peck is here.
Chat, you know what's crazy? I am 10k Bulbabucks away from being able to get VIP twice over. Isn't that insane? Actually, Toucan Sam would work here. It is male. Actually, also Sam is gender neutral. I think we gotta go with Toucan Sam. That's just too good to pass up. I'm very tempted to add it to my party. I really do like Toucanon. Let's take a look at its stats first. Plus special, minus attack. This is horrible Pick-a-Peck. This is a horrible pick, Beck. Let's send you the box for now. I think I like Carbink for now better. Ooh. I need to repel up, dude. I 33k, but that's because I keep using the bot to say silly things. I need to use more text to speech. Oh god, there's two of them. You know what this calls for, actually? You ever been cornered in the grass by two wild birds? Their beaks be sharp, their talons grasping onto the ground. Well, boy, do I have the truck for you, American made. It's called a Ford F-150. This Ford F-150, brand new 2026, is one bird-killing machine. All it's got to do is chuck a rock right at the head. And surprisingly, it's doing its job well. And that's what it feels like to use a Ford F-150. You know what, birds? You wanted to call for help, dude. You wanted to play games. Joke's on you. I got the best dang truck on the road. Consumer Reports top truck in all the country. 3 years running. Williams Safety Pick, or whatever the heck the safety pick place is called. Anyway, every other person on the road here has a Ford. I hate the South. Bro, every other person on the road where I live has a Cybertruck. Can't be much better. How did I know that was there? Gamer's intuition. What away. Oh, it's you! I love this person. Weehee. You there, trainer. Can you come to my aid? Over here. Actually, she's a farmer girl, isn't she? Yo, yo, yo! Don't go turning your backside on us! And you're that numbskull trainer from Melee Melee, yo! Oh, Oscar. Didn't like that?
These scoundrels are Pokemon thieves, and you're on familiar terms with them?
I don't know who they are. Bro, I've just met these guys. Yo, for real? It's Ryuji.
I am Hapu. Life in the big city sure is something else. Pokemon thieves roam around brazenly. I'll leave that one to you.
We're not thieves, yo. It's a legitimate business. Bro, I promise it's not weed. It's Kratom. I swear. We got straight messed up in Melee Melee. Got exiled to Akala. But we ain't going out like that. Cybertruck? You mean the truck that can't be driven off-road or get wet? Correct. You know, the one that, like, looks like an aluminum? Like just a giant aluminum-plated piece of crap? Yeah, that. Drowsy, huh? Well, joke's on you. You're gonna be feeling drowsy real quickly. I don't know who in their right mind would want to buy one of those things. when compared to a Ford F1. But like real talk though, like why would you buy that when like there's no, like you crash that thing into the building and you know when other cars collapse in on itself because you know that's safe, doesn't it like the aluminum plating like falls off or something like that? There was some scandal about it being like super duper unsafe. Don't buy Ford either. Viral company. No, I hate the company Ford, but I'm memeing because we've got our Ford F-150 car bank.
It'll be a mess to clean up afterward, but I am willing if you are.
Time for us to break out, yo. Gotta tell y'all peace out, yo.
Sick rhymes, my guy.
I'm not gonna keep telling you this, except when I keep telling you this.
Me when I rhyme this with this.
You'll be fine getting home.
Loon.
I think the Drifloon is sad because it wanted to take Hapu away.
I've got you to thank for that. Give me your name, trainer. Caps, eh? That's a fine name. I like the way you handle yourself in battle. Mudsdale and I are always wandering all about Alola to try and achieve our goals, so perhaps we'll meet again someday. I'm indebted to you for your aid after all.
Neehee. How old is Hapu again? I think Hapu is like 14. That's a great question. Age unknown, according to Bulbapedia. But I believe she is supposed to be like a teenager.
Caps, a true country boy with the natural southern accent.
Yeah, man. So true. A natural southern accent and a Ford F-150. Never know it's a kid or a grandma. I think it's a kid. I think Hapu is a child. Hey, does this guy have quick balls? DM shop. Hail, sunny day, rain dance, sandstorm. Not worth the 50k for now. Apu's definitely one of those 12-year-olds that spent too long around their grandparents and now talks and dresses like 85-year-old. Isn't she supposed to be like representative of like the indigenous population of Hawaii? Gladian, you're just like me when I sports bet. Also, we're going to the Mega Mart. I need to get my shopping fix on stat. Welcome to the Thrifty Mega Mart, where the sales are explosive. Oh, heck yeah. Give me that discount coupon. Whoa. Ooh, a lemonade. Can you actually buy anything here? Hawaii's not really a country. It used to be. I feel like Or oh, it's not really country, as in yeah, okay. No, I feel like there are parts of Big Island that are, but most of it is just tourist trap. Oh, thank you for the free sample. Very kind. Okay, man. That'll take me a while, but... Oh, they have heal balls and nest balls and timer balls? Surely they must have quick balls. No! It's all over. Well, at least let me get some discounted great balls. Heck yeah. Go. Can you even grow cattle in volcanic soil? I don't know. I don't know. I wouldn't know. A Malasada shop. And the environment support pastures. I mean, I imagine with enough cultivation, probably. I wouldn't bury cattle in any soil. This guy. Chat, do deaths in the battle royal count towards my Nuzlocke? I say no.
Glad you could make it. Look, it's the Masked Royal. God. I'm here today, yeah, to spread the word, oh yeah, about Battle Royal. They call me the Masked Royal. Woo!
Professor?
The Masked Royal! I promise, that's not my alter ego.
What's the Battle Royal? Dude, it's the Masked Royal. Oh my god. I can't believe we're fighting with the Masked Royal himself. Isn't that crazy? There's about 150,000 cattle being raised in Hawaii. The more you know. Honestly, I'm not surprised. I feel like even if it's not necessarily the best kind of like farmland for raising cattle, there's a lot of open space. Battle Royal deaths don't count. Bless. Oh god, it's rock. It's type null! Terrifying. I only have Lilith, are you kidding me? My state alone has 11 million, that's crazy. It's not just because of you, though. I genuinely do think it's because of, it's just exports, man. The battle is over. I don't think I ever touched the Battle Royal in Sun and Moon. Like, ever.
You were on fire in that battle. I hope you bring the fire with you and burn up by trial.
that guy from the... Yeah, Kiawe, the fire captain.
You can get to Wella Volcano Park from Route 7. I'll be waiting on the peak. If you plan to see your island challenge through to the end, climb up to the top with your strongest team.
We have our next goal. Mr. Masked Royal, how'd you even know that we're doing our trials right now? Definitely not because he's the professor.
Because Noel and I have to make it on our own, and I don't ever want to forget that.
I'm like kind of clicking through the story, but I really don't feel bad. You're just a ray of sunshine, eh? I think you'd have a lot more fun if you just let yourself have a good time with everybody else. Stop listening to too much Taking Back Sunday and start listening to Carly Rae Jepsen, bro. All right, let's make our way north. Let's solidify. Where are we going? Yep, okay, up this way. Sweet. We will have another encounter here on Route 7. I'm gonna bring fisticuffs in the front. It looks like we can either get a surfing or fishing encounter here. As our ambush encounter will be Diglett Alolan form, which we already have. Which means we can get either Tentacool, Finneon, Wingull, Pyukumuku, Magikarp, Wishiwashi, or Staryu. I think we go for the fishing encounter with the shot at getting either Wishiwashi or Staryu. But how do we get to the... Down this way? Must be down this way. Alright, let's rappel up here. Oh, or we can just fish right here. Well, you know what, buddy? Wishiwashi, let's go. Good encounter. It does not have schooling. Unless it does, and I'm stupid. Come on, get in the ball, get in the ball, get in the ball. Let's go! Very nice. Alright, if you guys would like to name this Wishiwashi, shout out in chat if you'd like to nickname it. Catching was going very well today. That's our third encounter today. Unfortunately, we found nothing I'd like to add to the team yet. Brushy Brushy. Fell asleep? I'm glad my dulcet tones have put you to sleep. What I miss? You miss us beating a Wishiwashi, catching a Pick-a-Peck, and catching a Wishiwashi of our own. Of whom I am still looking for a nickname, if you would so kindly suggest them. That'd be great. Washa Wishy. I like that. I think I'm gonna go with Washy Wishy. Let's take a look at stats real quick. Plus Spadef minus attack. It does have schooling. I mean, like, honestly, this thing could be pretty good. It's level 19, so that already beats out, like, Herbing's level. Honestly, why don't we just add it to the party? It's a water type. I mean, like, it's a water type. We have the fire trial coming up. Schooling needs level 20 to work. Thank you. I did not know that. In that case, I don't feel like using it. It's going in the box. Go to the box. What's up, Mr. Chickens? How are you? Halmata waka tangi hanga goawa tamateturi pukaka pike manga kuron nuku pokai when nukai anatahu is a perfectly reasonable. So true. So true. So true. I've never heard truer words spoken. That's the anime with the deer girl, right? Like that's what that is. Hello. That one there is a city in New Zealand. Isn't it Wales that has the record for like longest name in town? You got a pearl. Very nice. Ah! Diglett! He got me off guard. What a dude. I remember there being stuff everywhere about the Deer Girl anime. Was it like 2 years ago? There's a song about it. Did you link the song? Fun. Oh, oops. I didn't mean to pin that, but there you go. Now it's pinned. Hold on. I gotta take a second to listen to this. I'm jamming, bro. Dude, the freaking cinematics alone has me. Got my approval? Sure did. I'll listen to metal covers of anime music any day of the week. Oh, I just heard a firework. I suppose it is that time of the month. Jesus! I'm scared by a man. Woman. Woman in bikini? Woman in bikini. Go to the original in the Discord. Sounds good. I think the most that I saw of that anime was just that it was deer. And that I think the fact that it was deer just made it like more not like it just made it more unique because it was deer. Memeable too. Extremely brain rot. That checks out. Friend group watched it since one of our friends really hates deer. So we have to to mess with him. That's incredible. Also, who in their right mind would hate deer? Like, who has such a strong opinion on deer that they feel so like they feel so strongly that they would use the word hate? Like, I see a deer and I'm like, cool deer, bro. What's fun I had with the deer in an anime since suplex the other one. Oh wait, is that oh, Mango 2 is leveled up. Very nice. That, I mean, that makes logical sense as to why, you know, the song is called that way. It is in fact an anime about deer, so they got that right. Nichijou? That sounds... I thought you were talking about JJK with the deer creature that they ripped off the horns of. You just picked up Thunderwave, right? It could be a joke on the Grown Log and OP. I believe that, because that's very meta, and anime in general is very meta. Alright, Mango 2 is at level. Lilith is at level. I would like to train up Ford F-150, but we're going to have to do that on another route, because this is all water. This thing is part steel, right? Or is it part fairy? Part fairy. Let's double back and train up our carving. Can we get anything on this? Like, we can't get any Pokemon in here, can we? My deer's the deer that will pierce the forest. Crazy. Crazy work. My God, we're back in town. Pokepelago is this late in the game? Yeah, you'll get it after this trial, if my notes are correct.
Ickapek. Fodder for my car.
Like, we don't need this thing at level, but it'd be nice. That'd be like putting Sinnoh Underground after Gym 4. That's a good comparison. But, I mean, also the Battle Royal exists, so, like, technically speaking, you're getting the Battle Frontier before Gym 3, so... Which actually is, like, relatively close to where you get it in Black and White. Because you get the Battle Subway after, like, before Gym 4. Before 3 and 4. I don't mind doing this to, like, double back a little bit. Get some items and stuff that I may have missed. Fight some trainers I may have missed. Whoa. Oh, I fought that guy. Cap series can call Hanami a deer? Yes. Get a house in Black and White 1, not Black and White 2. Get a house in Pokemon Platinum. I know that much. Black and White 1? You get a house in Black and White 1? I mean, technically you can get either an entire city or forest in Black and White 1 or 2. Yeah, Platinum is the one I remember getting a house in. Because you get the villa in the resort. Okay, tell me Hanami is not a deer. Look at him. It's a deer, man. It's a deer. It's a spirit of the forest that's got deer antlers as eyeballs. The deer. An upright deer. I will stand by what I said, but choose not to fight you on this. You're overruled? Fine. Like, come on, right? You can see the... You can see it. Okay. I'll drop it. I'll drop it. Sure, it's not a deer. I get what you mean if it helps. KR, I know if nobody got me, you got me, bro. Crap. Agate's holding honey, isn't she? I don't care if the series is stupid and the character is stupid. I think the series is silly and that's what makes it fun. I started liking JJK a lot more when I realized that I didn't need to take it seriously. Which is a crazy thing to say about JJK in particular, because of what goes on in that show. But I stand by that. I would enjoy JJK more with like 60% less ass pulls. I would enjoy JJK more if there were 60% more ass pulls on the men. How about that? You should only take 4 or 5 anime series to go. I don't know. I feel like there are quite a few that you should take seriously that I've watched. Even some of the ones where it's like, like a parody or something. Like, they're most of the time they are trying to give some sort of message. I feel like JJK does try to give a message, but it's also a shonen. It's also a shonen that's meant to be just like power trip, lots of fighting. I only take anime seriously when I play card games on motorcycle. You're not even gonna say you should take Pokemon seriously. You're gonna say the evil Pokemon for people over the age of 5. When they play Pokemon on motorcycles, let me know. May I introduce you to Gen 1 cycling road, bro? You know how many freaking cue balls are on that road? Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds and Arc. Dude, I don't know jack or crap about Yu-Gi-Oh! But I did have Dawning try to explain Yu-Gi-Oh! To me after one stream, and she explained things for like 45 minutes. And I love Dawning to death. I think Dawning explaining Yu-Gi-Oh! To me killed any interest I had of watching it. Just not even because they did a poor job. It's just literally because, like, it just seems so complicated. Speaking of anime, if anybody tells you to watch that piano anime, say no thanks and kick them. Wait, what piano anime? Now I want to watch it. Impossible to accurately describe GX. No, I want to know. KR, let me know. Tell me. I want to know what it is. Like 80, that could be that piano anime. True. Kind of a vague thing to say. Donnie and I were trying to explain Arc 5 to Emmy. It was a total mess. Well, Emmy, you need to... in order to get anything in that guy's head, you gotta, like, explain it, like, 6 times over. Your Lie in April? I've heard that's good. I've heard that's actually kind of goated. Great, it will destroy you. I'm not immune to sad anime. He loses the tiger and falls in love with him, but she thinks she's pathetic. And everybody else in school stops talking to him because he slept with the tiger. And then when a cult starts to come take over into schools, he feels bad they don't want to brainwash him, so he joins willingly. I mean, like, honestly, like, the Venn diagram of people who would sleep with a tiger and join a cult is like a circle. I get it. Rototiller. Hey, that's a move from Pokemon Pokopia. Please don't call him a Bray. Why, man? Why? Y'all join cults again, down again. It's true. Trust me. You think I haven't joined a cult in my time? Absolutely. I wouldn't recommend it. Angel. That's my favorite Python library for dealing with daytime objects. It's a very niche reference that nobody will get, except for maybe Dynamix. Didn't even hear it. It doesn't matter. You get the caps can program? Yeah, it's like my entire job. That you're a data guy? I program more than I do data. But I would probably get it. KR said, let's talk about Pendulum, and I said, oh, Pendulum, my favorite Python library for dealing with daytime. With spreadsheets, Angie, I do not touch spreadsheets. The stuff I do at work that revolves around the data, uses like spreadsheets version 2. It's like advanced spreadsheets, not Excel. I don't touch Excel. And honestly, we're all better off for it, because I don't know what I would do if I had to stare at Excel sheets. Probably quit my job. What is this FF14? Genuinely. Remember when the combined military forces of the world were no use against the guy who writes Pink Hippo? Honestly, I wish that were true in the real world. I think a pink hippo could stop all wars. See, look at this. This dialogue between Bugcatcher J and Dino Guts for Ketchup, like, explains why I will never watch Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, on the surface, it is awesome. Trust me. The giant pink hippo thing, that's a major pro. But, like, this all seems so complicated that it's like, I could never follow this. I think it's partially just because the anime is so long. It's like Pokemon and Naruto. It's like it just never ends. In One Piece, it just never ends. Or form a pal pit. What? What? Would you genuinely watch Naruto? Probably not. I would watch One Piece though. I think there's certain anime where I am just too old at this point. And Naruto, Dragon Ball, Yu-Gi-Oh, it all fits into that bucket. Man, all this is gonna suck once Carbink dies. Why am I even doing this, actually? I'm not even gonna use Carbink. Because it's part fairy type, so the poison will hurt it. Super Dreadnought Rail Cannon Juggernaut Liebe. I made the mistake of mentioning Yu-Gi-Oh! And now the chat has devolved into nonsense that I don't understand. You want me to explain it? No. I want to talk about something I can talk about. Also, Naruto doesn't everybody like Sasuke? Doesn't everybody think Sasuke is hot? Isn't that a thing? Sasuke is an edgelord? Okay, so he's just like classic early 2000s anime edgelord. Got it. Shadow the Hedgehog of Naruto. That's crazy. Imagine being called Shadow the Hedgehog. Headphones have died again. Naruto's a moron, but he is our moron. Aww. Did you get into Dragon Ball? I'll be honest. Akira Toriyama is one of the most talented people to ever grace this earth. I cannot get into his art style. Like, Dragon Quest is fine. I think the slime is funny. Like, the characters, though, the human characters in Dragon Quest, I can't do it. And you know what? Like, if Dragon Ball is just that, but in anime form, I don't know if I could do it. Genuinely. Hey, welcome back, Snowy. It's less samey in Dragon Ball than it is in Dragon Ball. Is it charming? That's like that's the thing that I think Dragon Quest has, is that a lot of the designs are very charming. But also it's like the human characters, I don't like the human characters in Dragon Quest. I'm sorry. The monsters, very cute. Very cool, awesome design. Give the original manga a try. Maybe. I'm not committing to anything. I have to. I read approximately one book a month, maybe that much. Names are silly, the plot's kind of cliche, and the fact that the best ending has you go back in time to undo all the bad stuff. Are you talking about Dragon Quest XI? Yeah. Yeah, I think if you end the story where it ends, it's great. And then the post-game, New Game Plus stuff is just a mess. That shouldn't exist. Important to read for the historical reference. I feel like there's a lot of other classic anime that I could watch instead of Dragon Ball that I think I would enjoy my time with a lot more. I enjoyed Dragon Ball. I enjoyed 11 too. It was fun. I just didn't like the New Game Plus stuff. Go watch Digimon Adventure? Or I think I'd rather try a game first than commit to a long anime. Like, I've just not consumed any Digimon ever, and I feel like the games are the best part. Like, the best intro. Beyblade was an interesting time. This is true. I think Beyblade is really interesting because it's such a, like, it feels like such a small fish in a big pond when it comes to that kind of anime. Yet I feel like it's very culturally relevant. Like, people in my generation love Beyblade, and like somebody says, yeah, like let it rip, or like talks about Beyblade. 9 times out of 10 they know what, like, even people who don't know what like anime is, like, know what Beyblade is. Digimon games are very inconsistent. I'm aware. It's not necessarily that I would want to watch it to get into the thing, like, for the sake of canon. But I think it would be a good intro into the world and vibes of Digimon, more so than watching anime. Being able to put myself in that universe, to me, feels like it would be a better intro to that world, if that makes sense. As it comes to quantity over quality guy, he was a big Scrooge McDuck fan. I think we should judge everybody on this planet by how much of a Scrooge McDuck fan. Okay? I would say I am a, like, I would rate Scrooge McDuck a solid 8.5 out of 10. Maybe minus 0.5 to 8 out of 10. Because he's like a billionaire capitalist. Digimon World 3 wouldn't be a bad starting point. Honestly, it'll probably be Cyber Sleuth or Time Stranger, or what's the other one that came out on the Switch? Because I own one of them. I own one of them because I was planning on taking a look at one point. Digimon games. Is it? I think it's Cyber Sleuth that I have on the Switch. You're big into immersion? I mean, like, yes, I would say in general, yeah. But I'm not gonna put something down just because it's not super immersive. Like, oh, I like Pokemon, you know? It's like, I don't feel incredibly immersed playing Pokemon Sun and Moon version, you know? Oh yeah, Jay, how's the Switch 2? How's that going? Ooh. Okay, that's all I wanted to do. We can run now. We need to go heal up. Not used to seeing ZA and Scarlet Violet this detailed. Help. It runs like I hope you can see the visual, like the performance improvements. Like I don't think I could ever go back to Scarlet and Violet on the Switch one. Like ZA, I could. I don't have ZA on the Switch one, so I can't really test it. But Scarlet and Violet, I could never go back. It's just so buttery smooth. Alright, we got like 30 minutes left in stream. I don't know if we'll be able to finish the trial. Maybe that's our goal. Maybe that's what we shoot for. Try and finish the trial, the next trial. Notes came out to 37 pages. Dang. Impressive. I think we raise Ford F-150 to level 20 and then use a rare candy to get him to 21 and then go do the trial. I have a feeling we're gonna go with Mango 2, so we might also bring in the Makuhita as well. Speaking of games, you should play with Jorah. This guy. I think I'll probably pick it up this year over Halloween. Probably finally start it. I have so much stuff I want to play though. I'm really excited to get back to Mina the Hollower. I have been thinking about starting it up multiple times since that last stream a few days ago. And I've had to hold myself back a little bit. An N64 3DS game? Yeah. Play older games all the time. Also, it's available on Switch. Also, the 3DS version isn't very good. 3DS version is, from what I understand, the 3DS version is fine. It's just that the old heads who grew up with Majora say it's not good. I think the apt thing to say would be it's not worth playing one version or the other. There's no true definitive edition, because the 3DS version, from what I understand, does things that the original does not well, and it does things that the original does okay poorer. Well, that's not good. Yeah, we can send out Mango 2 for a quick kill here. Caps is a Fire Emblem, Zelda, and Monster Hunter guy all in one. You know what's crazy, Angie, is that you did not say my favorite video game series in those 3. You got 2 out of my top 5 in there, but my favorite series is not in there. Not Pokemon, no. No, my favorite series is not Pokemon. Thought Fire Emblem was your favorite series? No, dude. I like it a lot, but it's not my favorite. Xenoblade is by far and away my favorite series. Here's the thing, guys. Here's the thing, chat. Here's the thing about Xenoblade. You hardly talk about Xenoblade. That's because Xenoblade is best experienced on your own. It's best experienced on your own. It's best experienced with knowing nothing about it and then going into it completely blind. Yeah, it's all spoilers. Not all spoilers, but it's like 90% spoilers. The thing is, it's like, I love my fair share of Pokemon games. I love my fair share of Fire Emblem games. I love my fair share. I love most of the Zelda games. Like, most of the Zelda games, I would say I can maybe count on one hand the number of ones I dislike. And, like, I might even have more than 2 or 3 fingers to spare. But, like, here's the thing, guys. Each Xenoblade game, like, all 3 Xenoblade games, all 3 main series Xenoblade games, because I haven't played enough of X to judge it, is all 3 of them are in my top 10 games of all time. And that is something that Fire Emblem and Zelda and Pokemon and all those other games cannot do at all. He's pulling his sword out. But yeah, I don't talk about Xenoblade for a reason. And the reason is I want everybody to play the games on their own. Or at least experience it in some way, shape, or form. If you want to watch an LP of it, that's totally fine. Chugga Conroy has a great Xenoblade 1 LP. Go watch that if you don't want to spend a million hours playing Xenoblade. He's got a fantastic Xenoblade 2 LP as well. But, like, absolutely, if it's at all in your wheelhouse, you need to go play Xenoblade. We can have a whole discussion about Fire Emblem, but you can... Alright, fine. Let's talk about it now. Let's do it now. Let's talk about it now. What do you want to know about Xenoblade? I'll spit. I'll spit bars. I haven't played it. Well, that's why I don't talk about it. Oh my god, dude. Physical version comes out on my birthday. Heck yeah, dude. I wish Chugga would Let's Play 3. I think he's gonna do it soon. I actually think that he is going to try it. He's gonna play it very soon. What order does one play the games in? Number order, yeah. 1, 2, and 3, bro. And they're all on the Switch 1 and 2 DLCs. The DLCs are also very good, yes. Stealth Rock. Again, this is another one of the moves that I feel like I think are better than they actually are. It could be good long term for harder boss fights, but in terms of like, especially in this game, having Stealth Rock, setting up Stealth Rock isn't necessarily great. I mean, it at least hurts the Pokemon coming in when they're allied, which is useful. At least I'd hope it does. Otherwise, what's the point? But I think I'm actually going to pass on it. I think I'll pass on it. Yeah, the DLCs are very good. I would say only Future Redeemed is required reading. Torna is absolutely encouraged reading, but I don't think your experience of 2 is harmed if you don't watch or if you don't read Torna, play Torna. I do think your experience with 2 could improve if you play Torna. Future Connected is skippable. It's fine. It exists. Is Shulk a likable character? Yes. Yes, he is. He is, without a doubt, a very likable character. I think a lot of it has to do with his voice actor. I think Adam Howden puts on the best voice performance in all of gaming as Shulk. How do I get back over there? Oh, I have to go. Doesn't Future Connected set up the plot of 3 very loosely? Like I said, I wouldn't at all call it required reading. You can skip Future Connected, and you really don't miss much if you don't play Future. If you don't play Future Redeemed, though, I think that you're absolutely missing. I know how it goes. Well, not everybody in chat does. And again, this is why I don't talk about this series, because I don't want anybody to be spoiled. Ooh, Volcano Park. Ooh. All right, chat. We could get another encounter here, can't we? What can we get in the Volcano Park? Probably just Salazzle. Landit, sorry. Fletchling, Salandit, Cubone, Magby, Kangaskhan. Ooh. I would not mind the Salandit if we can get a female. Fletchling could be a good shout too. If only for Talonflame. Cubone. Well, it could be worse. We could have gotten Kangaskhan. Which, if we had gotten Kangaskhan, I probably would have... Live. Thank you. I probably would have, used it. Bugger. Shulk, Rex, Noah, Laura, and Matthew are all great. Yeah, honestly, you can't go wrong with any protag. Xenoblade XPC is just John, make your own silent prevent. I'm gonna call Angie out here. Because heart emoji. I told Angie to play Xenoblade X. Well, she asked me if she should play Xenoblade X, and I said, sure, if you want. But you should play the original 3 instead. And Angie went and spent like 200 hours of her life in Xenoblade X. Chat, do we go for the male or the female Cubone here? Anyway, my point of saying that is that I think her brainwaves are attuned. She could get stuck into Xenoblade. It's just a matter of will she. And I genuinely think the Switch 2 remasters are going to be really good, so that's the time to do it. Holy, oh my god. What? Okay. Well, change of plans, chat. I think we go for a Kangaskhan, huh? I think we go for Kangaskhan here. Yeah, you could call me out on that. I'm fine with that. Kangaskhan. Learn set. What does this thing know? This thing has bite. We need to run. I think we should... Doesn't have Dizzy Punch, that's at level 34. I think we should put in Lilith. Oh, we could put in Ford F-150, actually. We could put in the F-150, the F-150. Good call there, good switch. Yeah, I think this is going to be a much better encounter than Cubone. If we can catch it. If we can catch it. Yeah, he said bone. I'm gonna call Caps out when I was like, hey, when are you gonna play X? He's like, I grew 5 extra arcs and playing 3 other games, so... Yeah, I do want to get back to it though. Is it grindy? I think it's pretty grindy. Thank God. I think main Xenoblade is pretty grindy. It doesn't have to be. If you do all of the side quests, like when you get them, it's not nearly as grindy. Any plans to play P4R? Yes. Long story short, yes. I do plan to play P4R. When I plan to play P4R, I'm not sure. Let's go for a nest ball. Nothing. Cool. Yeah, I kind of forgot that this thing probably is very hard to actually catch. It keeps trying to lure me. It has fake out and bite. Know that for sure. Leer, fake out, tail whip, bite. I think we can put in... Maybe we put in Lilith and put it to sleep. Maybe we put in Lilith and put it to sleep. Don't you dare! Don't do it! Don't do it! Don't do it! Oh, thank God. All right, sleep powder. Good. Now we can throw balls. Now we can throw great balls. Thought Kangaskhan couldn't call for help. I believe it can call other Kangaskhan. Huge! Let's go! That is... Chat. That is a 10% chance on Cubone for it to call a Kangaskhan, which otherwise would have been a 1% chance encounter. I call that a win any day. Unfortunately, we can't get megas before the post game, can we? If you'd like to nickname Kangaskhan, please shout out a nickname in chat. Toyota Sienna T Sienna. Why? I'm not complaining. I'm just like, why? Soccer mom van. Okay. Toyota Sienna. Jagatai. Is that the daughter? Son? You need the bus. You need not a mother though. Oh, Jagatai Khan from Warhammer. Oh. Boo. Boo. Miss Frizzle. Wait, I kind of like Miss Frizzle. I think we're going to go with Miss Frizzle. With the frizz? No way. Alright, it is Ms. Frizzle. Let's take a look at her summary. Okay, plus speed, minus bedef. Let's go. I'll take that. It's not the best nature, but honestly, it's not bad. We got Scrappy. The Pokemon can hit Ghost type with normal moves. Huge. Good ability. I am going to box it for now. I am going to actually, Should we maybe bring it? Screw it, we're gonna bring it. I'm gonna swap out fisticuffs for now. Place it in the bag. I think that is the most progress we're going to make. I don't think I'm actually going to proceed with the trial today. Since we spent so long catching that Kangaskhan, I only have like 5 minutes left. So we're going to quickly run back and heal, and then probably call it, and I will train up Kangaskhan another day. Why are you suggesting Xenoblade character names? I assume just because it was brought up. It was a topic of conversation. Yeah. Miss Frizzle's funny, though. I actually really like that. Anyway, I was saying something, and then I forgot what I was saying. Anybody in chat remember what I was saying? I don't remember. Brick break. Let's go. We'll teach that to the Frizz. For the tail whip. All the progress we were gonna. No, yeah, I was saying something before that. When I found the Kangaskhan I was talking about. Can't remember what it was. And it's bugging me. Monica would have worked. Anyway, my thesis to you all is play Xenoblade 1, 2, and 3. If you have a Switch, play Xenoblade 1, 2, and 3. If you have a Switch 2, wait a month and play the Switch 2 versions, because they will be great. I have full faith that they will be awesome. But that's gonna be all we're gonna be able to do today. Please do stick around, folks. We have a raid that we're going to, so please do stick around for that. I know a lot of you like to leave, but please help out and join the raid. It helps out a lot. In terms of announcements, we have a Bulbacast on the schedule. It'll be next week. We are going to be talking about the state of criticism in the Pokemon fandom. It's kind of a meta episode. We're kind of trying it out, see how it goes. But we think it could be pretty interesting. So if you're interested in that, be sure to tune in next Friday. I will be back live on this channel on Saturday. We will be doing a Mystery Dungeon Mornings on the 4th of July, so be on the lookout for that. Also on this channel, Abby's got a stream scheduled for tomorrow. I don't know if she's going to end up doing it or if she's going to cancel. Also, Dawding's got a stream Saturday night doing art and stuff. It's 4th of July. She might have to cancel there. I believe Maniacal Engineer will be back on Sunday, and Snowy for sure will be there doing, some shiny hunting. So lots of cool stuff planned. We've also got a really, not a really big event, but we've got another sizable event coming. I don't know if I would say it's on the same degree as the Generation Lock or the Generation playthrough early this year, but it is a bigger event that's going to involve a lot of different people. And it's happening at the end of this month. So look out for that as well. I personally won't be participating in it, but a lot of other people will be, and I'm helping coordinate it. Unfortunately, it's happening the week I'm at Zeldathon, so I can't really stream when I'm at Zeldathon, so nothing much I can do there. But look forward for announcements for that. We'll be kind of announcing it at some point soon. I don't know exactly when. Probably within the next couple of weeks or so, but we got a cool event coming up. Look out for that. Last thing, be sure to join our Discord if you want to stay up to date as with any scheduled changes, and also get notifications when we go live for each of the series that we put on. You can go to the events tab and click on stuff. Also, and I don't like to necessarily promote it here, but I figured, you know what, why not? If you're interested in joining my personal Discord, where you can get notifications for any of my streams, click that link right there. That will take you to that, and you can get some notifications and chat with me over there as well. Yeah, that's really it. Let's go ahead and raid out. Thanks for streaming. No problem. No problem. Let's go raid Tiffany. It looks like she's playing Pokopia today. Just say hi from Bulba Garden if you can. Show her some love. And I'll see you guys next time on Saturday. If I don't see you then, hope you guys have a good holiday weekend if you're in the Americas. If not, totally fine, whatever. Have a good weekend regardless, I guess. But thank you all for watching very much. I will see you very soon. Peace.